Hey there, welcome to the Morning Shred, brought to you by the all-new Snowboards.com. I'm Jenna, I've got Ryan from Ride here, and we're going to talk about the Ride El Hefe. So Ryan, this binding's a pretty big deal, comes in practically with its own briefcase, right?
Yeah, and I'm surprised it doesn't have a little handcuff chain to the briefcase.
So who's it for?
This is designed for the advanced rider, and nobody else.
Sure.
There's a lot of bells and whistles to this binding. Very, very stiff binding, very aggressive binding. Okay,
let's start off talking about the strap.
Strap, we have the Thin Flex strap, which is very thin, very light, but also very durable and packs a punch. It's going to keep you in that binding.
And it's got kind of a new feature that allows it to sort of open up and...
Yeah, exactly. It's the flip side strap, and basically it keeps the strap from, when you get out of your binding or you're going to get into your binding, it keeps the strap out of your way, so it doesn't flop back into the middle of the binding, and where you go to step in, the binding comes back just due to memory.
Sure.
You step on it, you could crack a buckle, or it's just annoying to have it in your way.
I've seen it kind of come out there with a few other brands, but it looks like you guys are doing it with just very minimal materials. It's just sort of added onto the strap itself. And it's very effective.
Yeah, it works.
Yep.
It really works, and you said it best, with minimal material, keeping it even lighter.
Cool. And let's talk about the toe strap.
Toe strap, we have the 3D Thin Grip. Basically, 3D Thin Grip is the material. The Thin Grip material will stretch any way you want it to. It's designed to stretch north, south, east, west, and out. Designed to fit just about any toe box in the game, making it, like I said, just fits any boot in the game, and keeping it on the boot.
Keep it from slipping down.
Yeah, it goes over over your toe, which drives your heel back into your heel cup, and then it also, when it gets a little bit of moisture on it, it gets kind of real sticky, so it'll keep it from sliding and rolling away.
And then the straps on it, or I'm sorry, the buckles, it's toolless adjustment on there.
Toolless adjustments, and then we have the LTs. Very smooth, very easy to grab, get in and out, effortless.
Perfect. So let's talk about the Infinity chassis a little bit.
Infinity chassis, excellent chassis. Basically, it has 4 screws on it that allows you to adjust it on the fly on your board, adjusting for heel cup measurements and stuff like that. It has the micro disc here that I'm holding, which will make it loosens up the stiffest board. It's going to loosen up the softest board, and when you compare this to your normal size disc, it takes the weight down, keeps the weight down, and allows you to feel more of the board. You can get a wider, narrower stance. These 2 holes in here allows it to put this binding on those other guys' boards. Same with the chassis. It has urethane roll bars underneath it, keeps the binding in place. Most importantly, it dampens the ride.
Okay.
It takes the vibrations and the chatter out of the ride.
So usually with the giant base plate, you're feeling a lot of the base plate itself. You're not
that's
feeling as much of the board.
Feeling.
You've got that kind of dead spot that's not allowing the binding to flex with the board as much,
exactly.
Right?
You can manipulate the board a little bit more than you could before. Basically, feel the board.
Okay, and let's talk about the high back, because you said it is a little bit stiffer of a binding.
It is. It's the Eclipse high back, the same high back that's on the Capo binding from us, but this one is going to be the stiffest. This is a flex rating of 8 out of 10. Okay,
so it's as stiff as they come, right?
Exactly.
All right, and so we talked about it comes with a little bit of extras. What do we get there?
Back to the chassis, we're going to go to the wedgie system. It's going to come with 3 different wedgie systems that are interchangeable. The 2.5 for more of that freestyle guy, the 4.0 for more of that kind of that charger free ride guy, and then the 5.0 for the guy that is really charging some turns.
Okay, and that just allows you to kind of ergonomically stand correctly on the board.
Yeah, it's just it adds pop to the board. One less motion of actually winding up on the tail to get the snap out of it. But basically what it's designed for is to give you a comfortable fit. Keeps your knees over your feet and just adds more comfort to your ride.
Great, so there's a lot going on with
There's a lot going on, from the 3 wedgies to the case that it comes with, the micro disc, and it comes with all your hardware for your regular board for a 4-hole pattern, and it also comes with the hardware for the slots.
In between the wedgies, you've got almost 3 different bindings in itself if you wanted to switch it up.
Yeah, if you wanted to justify the price on this binding, not only the paint job, but the amount of functions that you can, you're like you said, you're getting 3 bindings.
You can really customize it to your liking.
Exactly.
Great, well there you go. That's the Ride El Hefe binding, top of the line binding for Ride, made for that really aggressive advanced guy looking for a solid all-mountain freestyle binding that they can take everywhere.
Anywhere.
Everywhere. So check it out on snowboards.com, and thanks for watching The Morning Shred.